Well, that was the first time I was in a movie theater by myself, and I have to admit I prefer less people as to more people when I'm seeing a movie. So I saw the Belko Experiment today, and this movie was a massive, massive disappointment. The trailer made it out to be like an interesting movie. I saw the trailer months and months before this movie came out, and it had an interesting concept. I thought it was ingenious. I'm like, this actually could be something really cool. And the movie starts out to be kind of interesting. I mean, the opening really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, it really didn't play into the plot. I mean, the movie takes place in Bogota, Colombia. You know, it's a very high security area, heavily guarded. I mean, it's Colombia, so it's a war-torn country, so it kind of makes sense. But you have to ask yourself, if I'm working in a building that's in the middle of nowhere at all, just in the middle of nowhere, with miles of farmland around me, but I'm in this high-rise office building, doesn't that might raise a few questions, a few eyebrows? I guess everyone that works in this place is an idiot, because that's like a giant red flag there. But anyway, I mean, the story is that these 80 people, they work in this high-rise office building, and this voice comes over the intercom saying, we need a certain number of you to die by a certain amount of time, otherwise we'll kill double what you said. And, you know, of course, they don't take it seriously until people start dying. Now, this can be an interesting concept if it's not taken so seriously as this movie takes it. This movie takes this concept too seriously. It's like what The Purge did with the first Purge movie. I'm kind of cheating off of what Jeremy Jahns said, but he made some good points, is that the first Purge movie, it introduced an interesting concept, and then the sequel came out and it took that concept and ran with it, whereas the first one, it was just a home invasion movie, which really didn't. It was the whole concept of the Purge was the kind of the background. I mean, does this movie put the whole concept of people killing people to the background? Well, no, people do kill people and people do die in gory ways. But the thing is, they introduce so many characters at once. Again, it's like, and I said in my Kong review, it's hard to sympathize with characters when you're throwing so many of them at once. It's hard to sympathize because it's hard to care about them. Because there's too many. There's just way too many. There's very little character development for all of the characters. It's like you see, okay, that person's going to be bad. That person's going to be good. That person and that person are going to be bad. And those people are all going to be good. There's no character development because you don't see an arc. It's just, here's my motive. Here I am. I'm bad. Or here, I'm good. And it's really hard to get behind or root against a character when they just all of a sudden just go, whoop, I'm bad, or whoop, I'm good. It was just a really awkward movie to watch. And there are plot holes in this movie. There are some big plot holes in this movie. Again, I'm not going to say what they are, but if you think about them, they don't make any sense, and the movie doesn't explain them. And the ending to this movie frustrated me, because it could have been so much more epic than it was. This movie went out on a freaking whimper. And then it what I mean by the ending is like how the experiment actually ends. And then, of course, like, yes, they do kind of sort of show you the people behind the scenes and everything, but even that's lame. It's extremely lame. And they heavily indicate that there's going to be a sequel. Which, I'm like, this movie's going to make enough money, so they're probably going to do a sequel to this anyway. And I hope for the sequel, they do what The Purge did and actually make a fun romp with it and actually run with this concept. Now, outside of like the movie itself, like how are the actors? Well, the only person that's really in it that's of note is John McGinley, and who plays Dr. Cox in Scrubs, and Michael Rooker, who's in tons of movies. Other than that, this movie doesn't really have anyone of note. I mean, it has a few people that are like, oh, I've seen him in another movie, or oh, I've seen her in another movie, but that's about it. This movie doesn't really star anyone. No one really stands out. There isn't like any huge performances like, oh, that guy was awesome. He made this movie great. I mean, the hero's lame, the villain's lame. This movie overall is just pretty damn lame. It's a massive disappointment. Like I said, it just isn't good. And that's a bummer because I was looking forward to this movie. But what can you do? I mean, if the movie's a giant disappointment, it's a giant disappointment. I can't really do much about that. This movie for me gets a 4 out of 10. It wasn't necessarily bad, it wasn't necessarily good, but it was below average. I mean, some of the kills were somewhat creative, but it's just an overall very predictable movie. You can't sympathize with anyone. There's too many characters. It's just not a good movie. I mean, if you're up for some blood and some splatter, I mean, you might enjoy this movie, but it was just very bleh. Nothing special whatsoever. So if you want to go see it, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but it's just, you're not going to get what you expect. Alright, thank you everyone for watching my review. If you want to watch my last one, it'll be over here. If you want to subscribe and click that button right down there, that'd be awesome. I post videos at least once a week, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!